All right, my people, good morning. My name is Dr. Ekeledo, Magna Farms and Fisheries. I need to bring to your knowledge something that most breeders sometimes make so many mistakes. And when they make the mistakes, they will say, oh, is this person that caused it or this person? You know, people love blame games. That's what I think. I see a lot of people. People love to blame, but they don't want to blame themselves. They like to blame others. Now, listen carefully. If you're a breeder and you go to buy feed, pay attention. When I was taught breeding over 30 years ago, my mentor said, you must know the smell, the aroma, even possible, the taste of every feed. All these starter feeds, primes, gretins, tropes, aqualis, all of them, all, I know the taste, I know how they feel, I know the aroma. You understand my point? I know each and every. So you cannot take prime and put in aqualis and tell me it's aqualis. No, I will know. Even if I buy it by mistake, maybe I'm in a hurry or for one thing or the other, by the time I put it inside water, each of these feeds and any other feed you can think of, from Ziegler to main prime, I know what the coloration they will have. And you as a breeder is supposed to know it. You're supposed to have it. Don't go blaming somebody when you make a mistake. When you buy a feed, this is prime, you see it, you smell it. The smell of main prime is quite different from the smell of Coppens. All of them have their own distinct smell. All of them have their own distinct texture. You must also look at the cuttings. The cuttings of main prime is different from the cuttings of aqualis. And it's also different from the cuttings of skeleton. You understand? They all have different cuttings, no matter the size. Regardless of the size, even of that size, they all have different cuttings. They all have something that makes them distinct, even in aroma. The way all primes, it's not the same way Coppens, it's not the same way aqualis. So when somebody gives you feed, you hold the feed and you look at it. If there's a mixture, if I mix this and this, I will see it. It will show. That's why there's a distinct. That's why each of them have their own uniqueness. So the other person does not infringe on them. So if the distributor mixes this and this together and gives to you, you should be able to say no. Are you getting my point? You should be able to know the difference. And don't go back to your house. You have bought this today and you use it for a fish for a certain period of time, and then there's a remnant, and then you come back maybe after 4 months or 5 months, and then you now buy a new fresh one. Finish the old one. Don't mix the old one with the new one. So if there's any problem, you'll be able to like say, oh, there must have been a problem with the old one. Maybe the old one has expired and I didn't know, or maybe it has passed its best before and I didn't know. Don't go mixing them together. Don't mix feeds together. Whether they are for the same company or from different company, do not mix them together, so that when you are having an issue, you'll be able to pinch your hand and say, this is where my problem is. Are you getting? I don't go blaming people for my problem. If I make a mistake, I accept that I made a mistake and I try to learn from my mistake. I'm not going to start blaming. Let me do the sub problem. So you giving you the solution, so that you will be able to use the solution to solve your problem. So, like I told you now, to summarize, always know the feed you are buying. Always check the aroma, and you have a right to always check. This is the bag, and you look at it. Oh wow, this is January 2025. You can see it's newly open. Every day, by the hour in Magnificent, we always open a bag of any feed. You understand my point? So you should be able to like, oh, that's prime for you. And if where there's a doubt, where there's similarity, you know the key person. After that, our dogs eat it. I use it sometimes to feed my dogs. So no fear, no shake. Yeah? This is Magna Farms and Fisheries. I can able as number one hand where they keep fish in the whole southeast. We know they too. Now what will we do? I'm telling you what you should do as a breeder. And finally, if you store a feed and you feed have gotten moisture, you know, we're in the rainy season now, take the feed out into the sun, put it on a tray, put it on a tray, on a shiny stainless tray, put it out in the sun, and let the sun heat it up. Do you understand? So that if there are any toxins in the feed that have generated based on picking moisture, you will know. And when you are storing the feed in your warehouse or so, please, when you finish, try to tie it, to cover it tight, so that moisture, so that rodents do not go in and piss inside it, because when they piss inside it, it poisons the feed, and you see your fish, they will die. Do you understand my point? And finally, every feed has this uniqueness. Know that uniqueness and know this. God bless everybody. That's how we roll.